Alright, so welcome back everyone, welcome back to Atlantic Fleet, Kriegsmarine, Battle of the Atlantic campaign. So we lost our first asset in the previous engagement, we lost the U-42. She still caused quite a fair bit of damage and backed up quite a fair bit of tonnage as well. So we have one vessel sunk now. It's 3.5 weeks into November, so approaching the end of November 1939, still very early in the campaign. We've lost one U-boat, one U-42, 1,032 tons. The enemy has lost 13 warships, totaling 96,650, including 2 capital ships. They lost 41 merchants, totaling 215,360 tons. Average has gone up per month, 71,785. And we still have a warship, I think this is the Exeter. Hanging around here. So the hide camp has got medium damage. We've got an enemy warship in the area. So I'm going to head there. Nothing else has really changed. We can release U-39. So we can bring her down to there. Okay. So this is where we lost our U-42. Straight off, the surface warship in the area couldn't engage as well. It's a bit strange. But they are quite large sectors, I suppose, so it's a percentage as to whether they're close together or not. So that gives us 4 mixture of Type 7s and Type 9s in the western approaches. So we've got these 3 surface warships there. We've still got these 2 U-boats, one in Iceland, one Denmark Straits. The 3 surface warships now, Admiral Shear, and the 2 destroyers back to protect her. In the Faroe Island chain, that gap. Nothing else has really changed. Oh my word. Oh. Still week 3.5, so 3.5 weeks into November still. 1939 in the Erminger Sea. Mid-Atlantic basically. We have the Initiative, we have the Admiral Hipper, the heavy cruiser. The 2 destroyers, Herman Kunt and Calster, both Type Zs. And we have the Icarus, the destroyer, guarding 3 C2 freighters and 3 large freighters. We have the Initiative. I don't think we're going to get any air support from either side actually. Okay, head to the map view first. Okay, so we've got the Hipper to the top of the map with the 2 destroyer escorts. And to the south we have the freighters and the Icarus destroyer. Not a bad position. They're heading in this direction, northeast. We're heading southeast. So that's a good position. The Icarus is on our side. So we shall take the Icarus out first, I think. Then it gives us a free rein to take the freighters out at our discretion. Okay. I think that's a destroyer. Yeah. 8.5 knots, 21,311 yards. What's the Hipper got anywhere? Ah, that's right, she's a standard heavy cruiser. 8-inch guns, not 11. So she's not a pocket battleship. Disappointing. Ah well. So heading across like that towards my mouse. The wind is just about heading towards us, which is fine because it won't deflect our shots. It will slow them down though. And reduce their energy. Thereby reducing their range. Okay, splash record. Of course our job is to sink merchants, not warships, but she's still a danger at 15.6. Especially with the torpedoes. .6. Let's see where these land. Should be deflected off course too far. Direct hit on a forward superstructure. I'm gonna keep these two. These two can deal with the freighters. Because that destroyer will pull you up and fire on our destroyers first. Yeah, I thought so. Whoa. 2 hits and set my destroyer on fire. That's what I mean. They're still dangerous. We've got high explosives. No, it said that was long. No, it's saying 13.1. Really? Oh, that's come down about nearly 4,000 yards, I suppose. Aim directly for her midship. So 13.1. They didn't miss that far. Okay, I believe you. There we go. And once again. Tuh. Shouldn't be deflected too far. Okay, no, 30 degrees too much. It's greater than 30 degrees, no point in firing. That's a waste. Making smoke even though it looks like you're actually doing that anyway. I didn't put it to flank speed either. Okay, what damage do we have? AAA. It's not really going to benefit me very much, is it? What damage have we got on this? Main spot, sonar and AAA. Damn it. She's made, so you've got pretty heavy damage. Going to have to take her back to port. Okay, it's turn to port. Bring the aft guns into play. .7. No, I don't think so. We've closed. No, we haven't closed. 18,850. Opened up a little bit. I would say about 14.3. Either they might be they might be too close actually. Might be too far. Yeah, just one hit. Make smoke on a second destroyer as well. No point firing. Okay, let's see if we can finish this thing off. 14.3. They straddled her but didn't actually hit her. We're still at the same range according to the spotter and the radar. I'm going to go down to 0.2. Yeah, a little bit too long. So if I'd have followed those instructions from the radar and the spotters, I'd have completely overshot. Ooh, dirty. Oh, then again, we're doing it as well, I suppose. So I think down in range. Down to 13, we're gaining quite rapidly. But not that rapidly, because we're actually sort of trying to roughly in the same direction. Okay, so we are gaining quite rapidly. Didn't think we was. Okay, let's come down a full degree. That's about 13. That still might not be enough. We'll have to see. Yeah, still slightly short there now. They're such a small target to hit anyway, so you're not exactly going to get all your shells on target regardless. Yeah, I don't think so. Just might cause light damage. Well, that's about it. So she's stopped making smoke to fire back. 17,000. Yeah, so she has... Let's see how far she comes down. So they were short. Come to 16,000. I'm gonna come... Should I come down? They were short. To 12.9. Okay, I think that's done. Keep making smoke just in case. No, she's not done. Afraid they're trying to get away from us, which is obvious. You'd want to stick around when you've got no guns to fire back anyway. $16,000 down to 12.8 it says. We're now to 12.7. Damn. Very lucky. I think a little bit of deflection might have helped her. She's got a single gun to the aft and she's trying to... ooh, good grief, that's well overshot. You've got a slight wind effect. Yeah. She's stationary, so she's not moved. Down to 12.5. Something tells me these are going to overshoot. Deflection slightly. Come on. Yeah, they hit close enough to cause damage. So she's sinking. Well, that's okay. So we've got a pretty badly damaged destroyer though. So I'm going to let her and her sister ship sink these. Although then again, the experience is shared amongst all the ships regardless. It's another strange thing. I mean, all ships don't gain experience. Not at the same rate anyway. It's because they're in the same battle. If you're still at the side of the battlefield with your sword in your hand, not doing anything, you're not getting any experience. Yet there's an entire field of, and then there's sort of two armies fighting each other. You can just be stood on the sideline watching. You're not going to get any experience, are you? Well, I don't think you would. Yeah, it's not waste shells. These two deal with this. Take a while to catch up to them though. They're doing a decent turn of speed. We'll turn Hipper. Actually, I'll let the Hipper join in as well. Just for nothing, but it makes it a bit quicker. Like these battles, these end parts are taking quite a while. When I was with U-boats. So we saw an enemy ship, the Exeter, the heavy cruiser, wandering around the southern part of their merchant traffic lanes. I've just tanked the U-42. So I really should replace U-42, shouldn't I? But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. So they're turning towards the Hipper. Well, they still got a death wish, have they? They're trying to get from our two destroyers, yet they're heading straight into the Hipper. Doesn't seem right, that. Okay, what do we have? We've got a large freighter, 17,000 yards, 20,000 yards, 20,000, 22,000, 17,000 yards, high explosive, 13.1 elevation, a bit much. And adjust 4 range slightly. These are still 18 shells, they're not little 4-inch. Slight deflection on the wind though, isn't there? Let's try that. It's a bit cowardly though, isn't it? And that was short. That was well short. If this is the ship that she was firing at, my god, different angle, you can see how short they are. $17,614. says 13.6. Well, 0.3 equals 150 yards with this caliber weapon. I don't think it was 0.6 out. We are slightly closer. I'm going to go to 13.4. Just for wind. See where this lands. See where these land. No, still short. Yeah, about halfway between. It was about here when the... Okay, whatever. Just check what damage she's actually sustained. Just her triple hasn't been repaired. 34.7, so she's not too badly damaged. It might say she's medium damaged, but that's just to the hull. Well, not just the hull, obviously that's a bit that's what she was sinking, I suppose, but... I can't keep sending ships out just because I get a little bit of damage. Won't get anywhere doing that. And it says 14. 18,000 yards. I don't believe a word you're telling me. We're closing on it. We're doing 32 knots. They can't even make half of that. They can barely make about... Well, actually, they can. About 17 knots. Just make an 18. 13.6 was short. 13.4 was short. Here we're tied at 13.3. That's strange. So 14. Okay. Whatever. Still be short. No, 3 hits. She's on fire. It's turning. Didn't really want to turn that far. Whoa, she's gone. Yep, fire out of control. So that's 1 freighter down. That's on large freighters. We've got 3 C2s and 2 more large freighters to take out. It's a bit cowardly though, isn't it? Using a big gun cruiser, a heavy cruiser, to take out unarmed merchants. 15.1 degrees. Just turn. Yeah, quite a lot of deflection needed. Slightly over. Only slightly. There's no point firing destroyers at that range. It's not going to be too accurate anyway. So it's just 18,697. Yeah, it's slightly closer, so they overshot. An entire degree. I'm gonna to 14.2. Deflection was just about perfect though. That's 2 more hits. That one very close by hull will have also caused damage as well. Let's move this back a little bit. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, well. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. So I think we'll keep the other destroyer on station. It might say medium damage, but it doesn't look like it's taking medium damage, but they're worth just keeping out. We can't replace too many of them, because we don't have that many to replace. Only 20,000. Not too far out though. Okay, 15.4. Really? Remember last time it was short. Okay, see where these land. Two hits just on the waterline on the bow. I'm surprised there's no aircraft, but then again, this early in the war, aircraft went fantastically long range and didn't have too many. It didn't have any escort carriers actually, or not too many of them anyway. Of course, playing Kriegsmarine, you don't get aircraft carriers. I don't know if you have historical ships actually selected in the campaign setting. Yeah, slightly further away now, supposedly. I don't believe that. 16.1. Yeah, according to my green light, it says 15.4 would be a hit. I'm going to compromise go halfway. Going to 15.8. Yeah, so if I'd have gone with what the spotters were telling me, well, they're completely overshot. They did anyway, but not by that much. Good grief. So I should have stuck with what the green light said to me on the splash record. Yeah, so they're turning, aren't they? So making quite erratic random turns. It says 13.2 elevation. 30 what? Well, they overshot a bit, but not by that much. What's a 14.5? No, 17,140. Okay, oh, good grief. We've got a 13.5. Come on. Oh. Oh, just short. That was very close. Okay, I think the destroyers can start engaging now. I think next turn. Take a look at the map. It's got the hip at almost a right angle. At least right now anyway. You see the way they're zigzagging quite randomly now. Down to 16 knots. It's been hit 3 times. So closing quite rapidly on them. So it's tempted to switch to this target, which is probably going to be closer to her. 13.6 green light. 13.6 to spotters, and that's what I've fired at. No, I didn't. I fired at 13.5. They're saying 13.6. So I'm going to stick with 13.5 because they wasn't that far short. Okay, she's on fire. Explosion at the bow. Let's go to retreat. 14.8. Okay. Let's face the target. Slight windage, but not enough to knock the shells off. Too far. Okay, they were short. Next turn there won't be though. Bring those aft turrets into play. Yeah, that's fine. Much closer. 9.5. I'm going to go for 9.4. I'll take the water line. Face the target. A little bit of windage. Not sure what, because the aft turrets won't swing. Yeah, the aft turrets won't swing round far enough. Short, so yeah. So they still wouldn't have hit. Those shells would not have hit. And if I had... I think she's going to go up. We'll finish. We've got plenty of shells, so we'll finish her off. 12.4 degrees. Let's come down 1,000 yards. And that's a 12.8, 0.4 degrees higher. Two more hit. Whoa, she's gone. And then there were three. So that's one large freighters gone. $13.9. Well, we've gained. Yeah, we've gained quite a fair bit of distance. 0.3. But they're still short. Let's see where this lands. 2 hits. And she's on fire. I don't think it's good gunnery practice. .4 says 10.4 elevation there. You forgive me if I don't believe a word you're saying. Got to 9.4. Okay. Was that 1 or 2 shells hit? I'll leave those 2 to the destroyers. Don't want to get greedy. She's at 14,000 yards, so she's very close. Okay, we've got elevation of 11 degrees. Go to 11.1, because I know it'll either go short or go way over. So I'll go to 11.1. There we go. If I'd gone up another point, I might have hit one, at least one or maybe 2 of those shells would have hit. Under 10,000 yards. 13.2, really? go to 13.5 if it lets me. Two hits and explosion. She's going to go up. Yeah, I think she's done. So you can hit this one instead. She's well on fire. She's going to explode. Probably sink. So don't waste any more shells. So we've got 12.3 in elevation. Slightly over. So quite a distance for like little 5-inch shells. Not that far though. 9.4 to 12.3. I'm very surprised if it's gone up by that amount. 12 point. We've got a 12.3 though. Yeah. So they were short. They won't be short the next turn. 11.1. This is 11.4. The spotter's 11.4, but we've closed slightly, so I want to fire where we are. Two hits. Okay, not bad. Not very much closer, but slightly closer. Not to a full degree, that is for sure. I'm going down to 13.3. Okay, well over. Well, not well over. Sufficient enough to miss the target. .9 versus 12.3, which is 150 yards shot. We are closer. Or we should be. Maybe not. I'm going to go up a full degree to 13.2. It does say 12.9 there. Okay, so we'll compromise. Just for quite a considerable amount of sort of wind coming towards us and to the side. Too much. No? Okay. .2. Well, a little bit closer, but not much closer. We've got a 10.3. Okay. Short. Yep, substantially short. So if we've gone with what the spotter was saying again, it'd have been even shorter. Okay, where is 13.2? Was over. 13.3 was over 11 degrees. Really? Yeah, it's telling me to come down. It's making 16.2 knots though still. Got a 12.6. She's on fire. So this one has continued to turn. Last shot was close, but was under. Only one of the 3 shells hit. That was at 13 degrees according to this, but it's actually 12.9 degrees. So 13 would have been a hit. We've got to 13.3. Is that enough winded? Is that enough? Oh, I don't know. Deflection for wind. About there. Okay, 2 out of the 3 shells hit. And she's on fire. $10.4. We have gained a little bit. We have closed the range slightly. Still short. $10.4. Gained a little bit. Close range slightly, but not that much. Got to 10.6. Come on. 2 hits. She's well on fire. Come on. 13.3 says 13.1 as spotters. 13.3 was a hit. Leave it at 13.2. 3 hits from 3 shells. Now is she running parallel with us? Pretty much. So I can't, and she also made quite a hard turn. So I can't see her range being changed that much. She can't have opened the range up on us anyway, making 32 knots, we're making 16. So if she's running parallel with us, it'll remain the same, obviously. 10.5. That's what he's saying. Lets me adjust it. 10.5. Yeah, 10.4 was a hit. Okay. Yeah, very near miss. Still caused damage, and it hit. Oh, she's gone. So that's one of the C2 freighters gone. Don't think. Yeah, there's 2 more C2 freighters, and there's no more large freighters. Sunk all those first of all. Okay, let's carry on. $9.6. She's starting to slow down. Okay. Slight compensation. We're very close though. Let's see what these hit. Whoa. Yeah, I think she's going to explode and sink. Okay, it's about running parallel with this ship. So 12 point. Right, so 13.3 was on target supposedly. It's telling me 12.5 now. She's still making 17 out. She's running more parallel with us, so I'm going to leave it as 13.2. 13.3. Need to use that, don't I? There we go. That's what happens if you believe your spotters. We've got no aircraft available. She's got at least one there. She's got 3 aircraft. So why can't we use them? Doesn't really explain what the aircraft actually are, whether they're spotting aircraft or whether they're actual combat aircraft. She's still making 13 knots, so that could be momentum. Shell. Yep. Wind's directly facing us. We'll need to deflect. Deflect just slightly though. 8.7. I'll go with the gunners. What they're saying, what the spotters are saying. That leaves us with one C2 freighter. She's gone. So I've got one left. Elevation is 12.2 degrees. That's what he's saying. Don't believe a word he's saying actually. I'm going to go to 12.5. Compensate for the wind. 10,000 yards nearly. This will probably be short. No, there wasn't. Okay, 2 out of 4 shells hit. Oh, it's there. .7 to 12.8. Okay, don't need to don't think any deflections needed. We'll see. Oh, all 3 hit. Okay. 9,000 says down to 12. We're now to. I'll believe them. We're close enough. It's under 10,000 yards, so they can't possibly make a mistake at this range, can they? Compensate a little bit for windy conditions. Slightly short. Get on to 1/3. She's down to 10.7 knots. Close the range slightly. Not a full degree. I'll go down to 12. But I think these will be short. Oh no, they won't. Whoa. Okay, they wasn't short then. All 3 hit. So that's the entire convoy destroyed. Including its escort. Okay, so after action report, we sank the destroyer escort, the Icarus for 1,370 tonnage, which gives us the same amount in renown. We sank the three C2 freighters and the 3 large freighters, gives us 40,800 for the tonnage war. The Ghost has been medium damage. She's taking medium damage, so I need to send her back. The Kun undamaged and the Hippo undamaged will stay on station.